Good morning, guys. So I'm coming with another crypto update on my Let's Talk Bitcoin and Crypto channel. So as I am learning more and more about newer cryptocurrencies and in terms of technology, in terms of ideas, and I want to continue learning. And I personally am involved with DTU and I would like to bring some of the ideas, some of the good ideas which may actually um, engage ourselves with other communities and also improve the different protocols that I have. And of course, a lot of the development depends on the collaborative effort that we are making through our open source projects. And also some of the price update. I think we are in a bull market right now, so I think everybody's looking for um, wise investment. What are the different coins that people uh, should buy? I personally am very invested through my Binance and Coinbase accounts that I have, and some of the low cap coins, some of the top 100 coins. What are the movement that we're seeing? I intend to bring some of the updates through these videos, and if some of you get helped or get information through my personal findings, and that would be great. Um, okay, let's dive back. So we start with Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin price, as we know, recently it has created another all-time high after crossing 58,394, and a lot of traders believed or thought maybe it will stay above that line, but as we can see it has broken. So when exactly it has broken down? As I can see, today is 15th March, so about 3 a.m. New York time, it has broken down. So this is what happens. I think um, many of you probably are not active traders, but in trading, there's everybody wants to make a lot of money, and there's these two ideas called margin trading and uh, futures trading. In margin trading, the trading is still happening on the same spot market. In margin trading, what you are essentially doing, regular trading is that you buy and you sell. So let's say you you buy here and maybe you sell here, you make some profit, right? So how much profit you would make if you bought here and you would still have sold here? So you would make 25%. Now in margin trading, um, what happens that you borrow money. So if you have initial capital against that, let's say you have $1,000 or $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, then you can actually use that to borrow money from lenders. Let's say you do 3x, that means against $1,000 you're getting $3,000. So instead of making a long trade here with $1,000, you're making a long trade with $3,000. So when if you're going, we call it 3x leverage. With 3x leverage, if you are doing a margin trading, then when you are making a 25% gain, actually you're making a 75% gain. At the same time, in the other direction, if, for example, if you think that, okay, the Bitcoin price is going up, I want to make a long trade, but if you're on 3x, so against a 11% drop, you are actually losing 30% drop. So most regular users who are hodling, they're probably not doing it, and it's extremely risky. But as you can say, like if you know how to trade, then you can make insane gains. But uh, then you actually make mistakes sometimes. Or sometimes it's there's a saying called don't try to time the market. So what happens is that there's lots of greed in our crypto trading, and sometimes what happens is that people go overly greedy, and there's long traders and then there's short sellers. So typically these kind of move basically is um, trying to remove all the weak hands, meaning people who went 50x, for example. Let's say if you have done 25x, so at this point all of your money, you have lost all of your money. So the difference between margin and futures is that in margin trading, you are still trading on the same spot market. So some people are trading with leverage, some people are trading without leverage. But on futures trading, it's a separate market that we can discuss sometime in future. So basically, why I brought this idea is that I believe, and if you do deep dive analysis, is that typically these drops happen because maybe people overly become bullish and take a lot of risk, and ultimately market kind of tames it down. So, which is good, because if something goes up constantly without any checks and balances, then um, you need to have a balance, and I feel like this is sort of balanced on a bigger time frame, on a weekly time frame. As you can see, we still have a upward bullish trend, and that is true for many other coins. And okay, now if I compare it with Ethereum, this orange line, let's make it style, let's make it blue line, or yellow line, make it a little bolder so that we can see. So we can see that is Ethereum. So as you can see, if you look, compare since March of 2020, after the COVID dump, Ethereum price has been pretty much correlated with Bitcoin, and sometimes the growth is even higher. So sometimes Ethereum is price is lagging. Why do we look at Ethereum? Because there's most of the cryptocurrencies on CoinGecko. If you look, most of them are basically ERC20 token. So when you're talking about decentralized finance, most of these are based on Ethereum chain, and so Ethereum price going up has an impact on those crypto coins movement also. For example, if you let's say if I take YFI, Yarn Finance, and YFI is this, let me hide the volume here, that way we can see maybe weekly. So if we do daily, okay, so YFI is a comparatively newer coin. So let me hide these lines here. Horizontal line, price level, arrow, trends. Okay, now we can see even better. Okay, so then I can also put, let's say, some top other coins, maybe Cardano from Binance. Okay, where is Cardano? Oh, I wanted to keep it with BTC USDT Binance, and if I actually I will choose BTC USD because Bitstamp. Okay, now if I compare with ADA USD, okay, as you can see, this is the ADA, this orange line here, and now you can see that how ADA has actually performed better than all of these three coins, right? So this is the line, ADA line here, ADA USD. Maybe change another color here, make it bigger, As you can see, ADA has been performing really good. Then what are some other coins I like? So Dot, for example, Polkadot. So Polkadot, um, see if I compare Polkadot here, dot USDT, okay. So this is a dot, maybe change the color to orange, make it be fatter, okay. Now you see dot ADA, they have been performing way better than Bitcoin. And that's why even on DTube, some of the people talk about, okay, they no longer want to hold Bitcoin. They no longer, uh, then they don't trust in Bitcoin. And there's people who are Bitcoin maximalist that they only want to hold Bitcoin. Then there are people who are altcoin maximalist, meaning like they don't want to hold Bitcoin. And then there's a mixture of people that people want to hold Bitcoin and altcoin. So the idea is always that how much risk you are taking. Okay, so when you are investing on something, you always need to see that what's your risk. So the reason in a traditional market, if you think about in a traditional market, you should not put all of your money in a stock market. You should put you should think about, okay, maybe out of my 100% portfolio, I have 20% or 30% or 50% or 70% I want to take risk. So that you put on a stock market. And then some you want to not lose. That's why you probably put them into real estate. You buy a house, for example, or you buy gold, or you buy treasury bonds. So basically the goal of buying those kind of stable asset is that you don't want to lose the money. Okay, you want that asset to store the value. So on the other hand, stock market, if it goes up, you'll make a lot of money, but if it goes down, you will lose your money. Okay, so it depends on when you take a risk, it depends on you should ask the question that, okay, how much risk I can take in terms of if it goes down, because it's hard to time the market. So that same idea you should also apply in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That's why most prominent traders like the Moon, Crypto, they will tell like 75% or 90% of their portfolio is in Bitcoin, and maybe 5% of their portfolio is in Ethereum. Then they actually have this small percentage that they take risk on altcoin. But then you have these um, uh, traders who have been trading for a long time. I'm not criticizing them. They just want to go all in, right? They know there is a bull market. They just want to. They probably have made a lot of money, and they already probably have some safe money that they know. Okay, I uh, even if I lose all the money, I will be okay. And then this is my $1 million or $2 million or a few $1,000s that I want to go all in, so that if these crypto coins go up, for example, whoever has bought ADA back in this time, they're probably like, if you would have put like $1,000 here, let's say you bought ADA $1,000 here, so you are making 600 times, right? It's almost 500 times. So your $1,000 is like 500 five times. Your $1,000 is like 5,000 right now, right? 500 per 600% should be five times, yeah. So, or like if you would have put $10,000, that would be $50,000. So always ask like what kind of risk profile, what kind of portfolio you want to build. And my suggestion is never risk your original money that you cannot afford to lose. Anyway, coming back, that's a general investment advice. But looking back into this, as I have told you, that ADA, Cardano, and Polkadot, they have been doing really well. What other coins that I like? I like Uniswap a lot, because Uniswap has created a decentralized way of trading. So Uni USDT. No, I'm looking here. I'm comparing uni USDT. That will be, choose from Binance. Okay, so this is the uni, I believe. Okay, so as you can see, um, what I was trying to tell you earlier, so these are all my alerts coming for some movement, I guess. And what I was trying to see, as you can see, when it's a bull market, so typically other cryptocurrencies which have promise to do well, they tend to do well, tend to do better than Bitcoin. But that's only in a bull market, right? Then when it starts going down, if you go to the weekly, then when it starts going down, they also they perform way worse than Bitcoin, as you can see here, right? So if we start from here, you see Bitcoin starts going down, all these coins actually dumps down more. So when it's going up, then it's going faster than Bitcoin, and when it's going down, it's also going faster in downwards. So uh, that's why it's very important when to buy and when to sell, and timing that can be very crucial and difficult. Anyway, so I have introduced you with ADA.uni that I like. Another coin I would enter Engine coin. Engine coin, okay. Let's go back to the daily chart so that you can see it better. So I am comparing all these coins here. Then Holo chain is also something that's doing really well recently. So Holo USDT, okay. So if you go and search here, which coins are doing well this week, if I search it last 7 days, which coins are doing well, you will see Holo. I personally have not dived into Chiliz, Header. I only saw Chiliz yesterday and I talked about it in my yesterday's video. And Hedera, I like Decentraland, Mana. So Decentraland, I think they're trying to basically create a cryptocurrency. What is Decentraland? Um, so what is Mana? Mana refers to the native currency. In Decentraland, it is an ERC20 token powered by Ethereum blockchain. So what is land? The concept of land in Decentraland refers to a parcel of land. So basically buying lands um, using uh, using cryptocurrencies. So they are getting into sort of real estate, and we'll see a lot of coins which does different kind of things. So these are utility coins, just like DTube, we have a utility coin for decentralized video content sharing. So they already, I think the reason they are doing well because they got into the NFT land is they did not have an NFT. And even within DTube, we're talking about um, NFT, whether we can create one. I think you see, this is how they have made growth. They have done some innovation within their space, and now this coin is growing. So we have a lot to learn from them. And Polygon Matic, I think this is another really good coin to buy. That actually, that coin has, I learned that coin from Ivan on Take. He actually pumped that coin quite a bit. So if I compare land USDT, land, actually Mana. So Mana USD here. It's kind of hard to track now that I have so many. So this, which one is Mana? So this red one is Mana. Okay. So if I make it this color, okay. Now Mana Polygon, Matic is Polygon basically. So which one is Matic? If I click on this one, did it not show up? Oh, sorry. I again change it here. USD compare with Matic. Matic USDT. So this is Matic. Matic is this one. Oh, yeah, Matic has been performing really better than all of them, it seems. So let me hide the RSI. So now we are basically comparing all these coins together. So you can also see here Matic has performed compared to the, think about the bull run started in October, okay? And you can see which coin has performed better. So Bitcoin is 422%. C Uni has performed 625, Dot 705, Cardano 925, Mana 1000, Engine 1600, Matic 19, 2000%. So basically, let's say you have put $1,000 here. So 2000 percent is 20 times. So your $1,000 is 20,000 right now. Okay. So that's why you want to find a good investment sometimes. And I wish I have bought Matic. And Matic is still it's underpriced, right? 0.38. I need to take a more look into Matic. And then Hedera. Hedera has performed very well, but I don't know about Hedera much. But its market cap is 3 billion. So there's something going on in Hedera. So what is Hedera? Let's look into Hedera there. So Hedera is H bar. Hedera is a decentralized public network where developers can build secure with real-time consensus. Okay. Acts as a trust layer for any application or permission network and allows for the creation of an immutable and verifiable log of messages. Oh, this is quite technical. I know what they are doing possibly. So I am thinking about sort of diving into each of these coins and going into their white papers and making sort of like a series of uh, coin describing about these coins. I think many other people does, but I want to do it in a more technological point of view. That what kind of new technical aspect that they brought. Um, so so that's it. Sort of some of the new coins that I introduced here, and we also went through what's going on with Bitcoin. And I hope it helps, and I'll bring more of these videos later for my personal learning and also to share with my viewers. Thank you. Have a good day, and don't get wrecked. Okay.